we're ready. Okay. The thing about 2017 is that 2016 was pretty shitty. And I think that's kind of worldwidely talked about. We had a lot of celebrity deaths. We had a lot of problems. Along with that comes me spending a lot of money on myself when I see something I like. It used to be a massive problem for me because I used to just, every time I saw chocolate or sweets, I used to just be like, well, treat yourself, why not? But I've really, as I've grown up, I've funneled that more into spending money on things that I actually want and things that I like. I've seen around and I'm thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. I really want that. Let's buy it, or let's save up and buy it. So today I'm going to show you some things that I really, really wanted and I saved up and I bought because it's my money and, you know, treat yourself. Or some things that I saw on a whim and just thought, that's the one for me. This is what I want. So first things first. If you're wondering why I look like Little Orphan Annie, it's because of this corkscrew curler by Lee Stafford. I bought it yesterday, I am in love with it, and I haven't had any problems with it so far. I mean, obviously, I've got to test it a little bit longer, but it's super fun. So it's got this square, it's got this kind of rectangular barrel. I use like super thin pieces of hair, wrap it round, and I'm just really loving it. Recently I've been really enjoying the way that my hair looks when it's curled, and I've got super thin, flat, fine hair, which means that when I do curl it, I just have loads of trouble keeping the curls in, keeping them bouncy. They just kind of, by the end of the night, look like a matted mess where I'm trying to like scrunch them up to keep any of that kind of volume in there. So what I wanted was something that would be super easy, super versatile, and because my hair's so thin, it curls super quickly. And something that doesn't take up too much time because I am low maintenance when it comes to what I do with my hair. And this just seems to be the best option. It is super bouncy. Unfortunately, it does give me a bit of a resemblance to Annie. A lot of my flatmates have been singing renditions of Tomorrow to me, but hopefully that wears off. I'm a massive fan. I can't stop looking at it. I cannot stop scrunching it. I cannot stop putting boomerangs on Instagram of this really like wavy, crazy mess. It makes me feel super 80s. I want to go to like a themed party. I want to go to a roller disco. I'm just having the best time with it. So the next thing I have is a candle. And candles are actually banned in our university halls because obviously they're a fire hazard. However, I couldn't resist the scent. I went into Yankee Candle a little while ago, had a sniff around, which is one of my favourite things to do if you're feeling a bit shit, is to just have a sniff around, see what you can find, see if you find any scents that you like. And this one I just fell in love with, but obviously they're super expensive and I couldn't really afford it at the time, so I took a picture on my phone and thought I'll come back another day. Well, recently I was feeling pretty bad and I thought it'd be the perfect time to go out and get the candle. And when I got to the shop, it was on this massive display and they'd chosen it as their fragrance of the month, so it was all on sale, so it was literally the best time. That candle is the Yankee Candle in Cappuccino Truffle. It smells like, see, I'm not a massive coffee fan, but it smells like dark chocolate, I think. It's in their food and spice range. It doesn't actually say very much other than that. It's got a little cappuccino truffle on it, I guess. I mean, I like the coffee Revel, and I like kind of coffee chocolates, but actual coffee, I'm not a massive fan. Like, I couldn't drink a cup of it. But this just smells like dark chocolate, and I wanted something warm and foody. You know, after Christmas, and you're used to all the cinnamon candles and the gingerbread. I wanted something like that, but more summery, I guess. The next thing I have had for a little while, I bought it as soon as I got to uni, so I'd really been wanting a film camera for a little while, and I wanted something for uni that made my memories more permanent. I know that sounds so wanky, like, oh, live in the moment, that kind of thing, but it is exactly how I was feeling, and I'm a super sentimental person, so I wanted something that was really cool, but also that was really easy to use, and I did choose the Instax. The Instax Mini in Raspberry, and I super love it. I'm literally having the best time with it. And I know it's like such a cliche as well. I mean, I study film, so I've got a pretty good knowledge about cameras and the way that they work, and there is a lot of ridicule about the Instax. It's very, like, it's very much considered a white girl camera, and it's like a very basic middle of the range camera, but that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted something cheap and cheerful and easy to use and super consumer friendly, because I just wanted, like, to be able to give it to one of my mates who studies, I don't know, fashion, and just let them take a picture. Like, I just wanted it to be really, really fun, comes up with great results. The film's a little bit expensive, but it's one of these things where you can buy, like, you can ask for the accessories as gifts, or you can ask for film. And really, once it adds up, I mean, you can get little albums and stuff, and I think for memories, like proper permanent memories, don't really think there's a price that you can put on that. Plus, it's super fun, super affordable, it's something I've always wanted, so treat yourself, right? Now, one thing I was really looking for ages was a card holder. I'm someone that, I'm always on the go because I'm coming to and from uni, from home, from everywhere pretty much. I'm always in London, we're always out, so I needed something that would hold all my cards, but I'm really someone that never uses cash. So I didn't really need like a bulky kind of purse. A lot of the problem that I have is that a lot of women's purses are just massive, they're huge, and I can't fit them in my pockets. I like to carry a backpack, but then when you get your Oyster card out, you've got to go into your pockets and stuff. You're just wasting people's time, and it's just really annoying when there's someone in front of you that is like fumbling around looking for their purse, and just like, please move out the way, like get it ready. And I'm super clumsy, so I'm always someone that like can never find their purse and never gets ready, and then I hate being the one that holds other people up. So I've been on the hunt for a card purse for ages, and I popped into Cath Kidston and we found one, except I really didn't like the print, and it was just like this dark blue. It was a floral, of course, it's Cath Kidston, but it was just like really not what I'm into, and I was just like, oh, this is so frustrating because it's perfect. And I went back recently, and I think I bought it for £9 or £8, which is a pretty good price for a Cath Kidston purse. And it looks like this, and it has the 12 card holds right in there. And it turns out I only have 9 cards that are like super essential to me, including my Boots card, which is very important. And yeah, it's just saved so much time. It's this tiny little thing, which means that like I slip it into my pocket. It is a worry. I mean, it's smaller than my phone, so it is a worry that I'm going to lose it. But yeah, I just love it. It's in this gorgeous grey that just goes with everything. Not that it really matters because no one ever sees it. It's just really, really cool, and I'm super glad I found it. I also have 2 beauty things. These are teeny tiny, but they are small and mighty. The first one is the Soft Matte Lip Cream. Soft Matte Lip Cream, say that 5 times fast, from NYX. And it is in the shade Abu Dhabi. I have bought this twice, not because I ran out, but because I lost it. So recently I went to Paris in November, and I wore this the whole holiday. I loved it. In all the photos I looked really nice, and I couldn't really work out why until I lost it. And I was like, I don't look as good. And it is definitely because of this Soft Matte Lip Cream. My hair was blonde at the time, but now it's obviously orange, and it's just like a super nice brown toned. I was looking for like it's like a little bit warm, a little bit orangey, but also just really, really creamy. It dries matte, which I like. It's super comfortable. £6. They used to be £5.50, but I think they've gone up to £6 because they're super popular. I've got a couple of shades in these, but this is the one that I keep coming back to, and I will buy because I'll inevitably lose this one as well. The other thing is from Topshop. Now, I've never used any of Topshop's like beauty stuff before, and I popped in just because it was one of those days I was feeling a bit pants. Recently I've been super into loose glitter, like when I'm going out or when I'm having a party, that kind of thing, under the eyes, on the cheekbones, everywhere. But I was looking for something that was like a duochrome glitter, or more of an eyeshadow, like more of a cosmetic glitter, because I've been using like a chunkier cosmetic glitter, but I wanted something a little bit thinner, and I found it. So this eyeshadow, you can see it's like super shiny. It's like orange toned underneath, so it makes a brown, but the 2 colours in the duochrome are like a purple and a turquoise, and they've got loads and loads of shades in this. So I was just like stood there for ages trying to work out which one I should get, and my eye colour is like a goldy green, so I really couldn't work out what would complement it best, considering the eyeshadow itself comprises of 3 colours. But I definitely think I made the right choice. It looks really nice in the eyes. It's super, super glittery and really fun because at first glance it looks kind of orange, and then in the light when it catches it, it's like that teal and that purple, which means you can wear it like every day and people are like, wow, that looks amazing. And then it's also kind of casual as well as being crazy glittery for like a night out or something. So yeah, that is a little look into the things that I have bought this year. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look into the things that I spend all of my money on. And yeah, subscribe, come back soon, and there'll be more videos yet to come. Have a nice afternoon. Adios.